Far too many times have I downloaded a custom song and had the entire feel of it be just about ruined due to a lack of one of the most amazing parts of the game, the lighting. Lighting makes a beat map feel completed, and when done right can even give off an entirely different feel to the song. Whether it makes you crack a smile or add emphasis to a drop, at the bare minimum lighting is more important than a lot of people think. Recently I decided to get down and dirty with the JSON files to find out if I could find a way to convert the placed notes already in a chart to a lighting array. To my delight, I figured it out, and because the notes even have things like directions and color, I found out I could use that information to have an automated lighting array have appropriate variety. I didn't know how to code, but I knew at least at the raw source what to do. So I reached out to the community to find someone who could create what I had made into a script, and I ended up getting picked up by this lad Recrudesce, who decided they'd give it a bash, and bam, this is what we've managed to bring you. Introducing our free new automated lighting script for BeatSaber custom maps. We call it LightMap. Well, straight into it. What you've been watching in the background here is actually one of the very first charts I ever made. I never ever added lighting of any form to it, but it has been run through LightMap. And this is the result that you've been watching. And here's a song I've already completed the lighting on before, but I thought I'd run it through LightMap anyway to see what it looks like. And the entire automation process is literally done in less than 2 seconds. Let me show you how. Download the program in the description below and you'll be greeted with this file called lightmap.exe. There is no need to run this, and you can store it wherever you want. Next, you simply navigate to your custom song folder and go into the song you want to automate the lighting with. You need to find your file that is the name of the difficulty, in this case, expert.json. And all you do to automate it is literally drag this JSON file onto the executable itself. Done. LightMap has now automated lighting for your song. It will also generate a new file that you can see here called expert old, or if you did hard, for example, it would be hard old. This is your original expert file that's been backed up in case something went wrong. If, for whatever reason, you need to restore this old version, simply delete the expert JSON you have, and then take off the word old from the file name of the backup file. Done. One thing to note is the automation specifically leaves out 2 types of lighting effects. The first one is the big lights that light up on the rings, and the second is the rings themselves spinning. This is on purpose as they work great for things like drops and should still be done manually by yourself. If you don't want to put much effort into these two, the default I advise is to find your first beat and put a twirl and a big laser flash on that, and repeat that once every 8 bars. You can see me doing exactly that in this example right here. You can also see me changing the color of my fade between blue and red at every 8th stop. Just for effect, but it's not necessary. Make sure at least somewhere on the track you also put a laser spin speed, which you can select from the tab menu here. In this case I'm using the speed of 6, you can go all the way up to 8, and just placing it on the track. Here's another example of a song I've run through LightMap. This one includes the twirls and big laser lights every 8 bars. In fact, you literally just saw me placing them for this very song. You can see it, just those couple of little things that you can add. A whole song would take you less than 5 minutes, can add quite a lot. And that's just pretty much it. A couple of other side notes. It's just a reminder that it automates off of your charted notes, meaning you only need to run this after you've completed your beat map, not beforehand. The more variety to the notes, the more impressive the automated lighting will spit out. If you're repeating the same boring patterns over and over, it's going to spit out the same boring lighting over and over. At the absolute minimum, the script at least lines up lighting events for you. For the veteran charters who love to polish their lights, it's a fantastic base to start out your detailed lighting on, as it has triggers that are already lined up to all of your notes. So I'll leave you guys to it. If you have any issues, feel free to reach out to myself or Recrudesce on the Discord, or make any comments on the GitHub for LightMap itself. I'll leave you to a couple more examples of some automation, including my song Witchcraft, and even a playthrough of Roffle's Melodia Furiosa, which is a very popular and difficult map, and you can see with maps that are very, very fast that it keeps up just as well. Furiosa doesn't have any lighting on it, has never had lighting at all, and so you can see this 2-second script can, as a base kind of system, works pretty damn well. Let us know what you think. If you have any issues, let us know.